Hello guys, this is Miguel Olvera and today is day 88 of the 90-day challenge for the law of attraction. And today we're going to talk about a special video or a special topic. I'm going to simplify the law of attraction in its most simple form so you will be able to grasp it and we'll be able to move on from, after we finish. So today, tomorrow, day 89 and day 90 will be some kind of a summary of what we did for the last 88 days. So you guys will have a better understanding of what we went through and being able to put this information together and use it. So let's get started. Welcome back guys, this is Miguel Olvera and today is day 88 of the 90-day challenge for the law of attraction. Today we're going to talk about the law of attraction in its most simple form. We're going to be using our stick person, the one that we've been using all this time, and we're going to be explaining how to use or how the law of attraction works. But before I get into it, I want to thank you. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for putting, all this time and all this energy into watching the law of attraction, into putting all these 88 days and actually paying attention and listening to what I have to say. I really appreciate that. You have no idea how much I learned. You have no idea how much I've grown, and you have no idea how much I am proud of getting emails and in getting information, communication, comments, direct messages from all over the platforms that I put these videos in, and getting good results, people getting good results about using this information that I'm sharing. Thank you very much guys, I really appreciate, I am honored that I was able to be of service for you guys. Thank you. Now, let's get started on the topic at hand. So let's talk about the law of attraction in its most simple form. Number one, the most important thing that I want to share with you guys is we need to define one thing. And we need to make sure that we are all in agreement in regards of this one thing. This one thing is ignorance. Yes, we all are ignorant to a certain degree. I'm not trying to insult anyone here. I just want to state a fact. We are all ignorant to a certain degree. Myself, I am ignorant in terms of performing an open heart surgery. I have no clue. You put me into an operation room and tell me to perform this operation, I have no idea. I don't even know where to start. Now, you take this specialized surgeon and you ask him to do the same thing you just asked me to do, he will do it with no problem. But ask the surgeon to send a rocket to the moon. The surgeon might say, you know what, I don't know, I have the slightest idea on how to do that. I don't even know where to start. So you ask a rocket scientist how to do it, or to send a rocket to the moon, the person will say, no problem, I got it. But ask the rocket scientist to do an open heart surgery, and he will be clueless in terms of how to do it. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, is we all are ignorant to a certain degree to certain things. We don't know it all. We depend on other people and their expertise for us to be able to accomplish certain things. Hopefully, what I share with you guys, it was of some kind of value and you guys learned something. But with that information, I want to make sure that we're going to use a stick person and explain what I was trying to get you to understand. We all are ignorant in terms of the law of attraction and how this creative process works. So I wanted to make sure that you guys were understanding this. We all are not know-it-alls, okay? I try to share my information, and again, I'm not a guru. I'm just a person who knows maybe a little bit more than you, and I was trying to convey my information translate or send this information that I have in here and send it to you and via these messages or these videos. So hopefully you got some information, but I want to make sure that we all are ignorant to certain degrees. So with that already been discussed and with that starting point, I want to get started in terms of how the law of attraction works. When you come across a problem, a circumstance, or certain thing that just happened to you, you automatically go and start thinking negative about it. Why? Because that's how we were brought up. So the instant that you get a problem, the instant that you have a weird circumstance, something that is out of the ordinary, something that you are not used to, you automatically is going to start thinking negative about it. You want to start to what? You want to start to worry. So automatically, you will start worrying about this thing. And what does worry usually does when you start thinking about this problem? You start to doubt yourself. So worry and doubt is something that you will get automatically as soon as you hit with this problem. And again, this is just the first step of the creative process. You're thinking about this problem, you're worrying. Oh my God, how am I going to solve it? Oh my God, how am I going to do it? And right away you will start doubting. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm not smart enough. I'm not savvy enough. I don't have the money. I don't think I can gather the money. Whatever it is, you start doubting yourself. What does that turn? Once you start thinking about all those things and you start thinking negative about the situation, what's the next thing that's going to happen? Your emotions, right? What's going to happen? You're going to start to fear. You're going to start to fear and you start thinking about, negative things, and fear will hit you, and then you start like, oh my God, and then you start panicking, and then you start, really, really getting what? I almost said it. You're going to get what? Anxiety. Your body right away is going to start getting anxious, and you start, worrying and sweating, and your palms start, getting wet, etc., etc. You start getting a headache, whatever. Something's going to happen to your body because you automatically went through this creative process. You thought about it. You put emotion into it, which is fear. Your body automatically, because these two were in tune, automatically reacted to that, and guess what? Anxiety showed up. If you keep on thinking about this negative stuff, what's the next step? The next step is disease. And the last one is decay. We actually kill ourselves, guys. We have to make sure that we are always knowing that now that we know how the creative process works, the minute you start thinking about your problem, okay, the minute you start thinking about your problem, you go into the first stage, which is worry and doubt, automatically, now that you know, you should stop yourself. If you're not able to catch yourself and you start fearing, you should know that you already jumped to the next step, the second phase of this creative process. So if you don't catch yourself on the first stage or the second stage, guess what? You're going to go to the third stage, which is anxiety. So once you know that you're going through all these steps, you should automatically know that you are going in the wrong path. How should we solve the problem? How should we solve this issue? This is living from the outside in, by the way. So the answer to your problem is to live from the inside out, like we've been talking about all this time. So now you don't have what? In contrast to this, in contrast to ignorance, now you have knowledge. So this is ignorance. Okay, and on this side you have knowledge. So how do you go about these things? Well, now you understand how the law of attraction works and how the different phases of the creative process work. Now you know. So you have an understanding. So now that you have an understanding, you have the power to choose. This is what I've been trying to say. You have the power to choose. You either can choose the negative or you can choose the positive. This is again, living your life from the inside out. So you have the power to choose your thoughts. So the thing is now that you know, you have the power to, hey, guess what? Yeah, I have a problem. This is happening. Yeah, acknowledge it. I'm not saying ignore it. I say acknowledge the problem. Acknowledge the difficulty, the situation. But then start using your intellectual factors, guys. One of them is reason. Remember we talked about that on day 17 or 18. It's reason. You have to become and start thinking, okay, reason. You have to use your imagination. Start imagining, okay, what can I do? Remember that bar of iron I talked about? The $5 bar of iron? What can you do with a bar of iron for $5? Instead of making, kitchen cutlery, you can do balance springs. I mean, think about it. The options are there. If nothing is created or destroyed, your answer is already here. The problem is you have to think about it. Unfortunately, nobody likes to do that. But now that you know and you have the knowledge, you have to actually, do that. You have to use your intellectual factors. Don't use just your sensory factors, your eye, your sight, your hearing, your taste, smell, taste and touch. Use your intellectual factors. That's why I talked about and spend so much time with them, so you are able to use them and make something out of it. So now that you know that you have this power, what's next? Well, what's the next emotion? What's the phase 2 on this side? You want to have faith. You're going to have faith in you. You're going to have faith in the universe. You're going to have faith in God. You're going to have faith that your answer is going to come in. That something is going to, you're going to think of a solution. You have the power. You have now the knowledge and the faith that something's going to come to your rescue. You don't know where it's going to come from. Again, don't look at the radar screen. You know it's coming. You know it's there. So, what's next? So once that you know that you have the understanding, which is phase 1, and you have the faith, which is phase 2, what's next? Well, you're going to have health. You're going to have health in your economy, health in your body, health in your business, health in your career, health in general. I'm not just saying health physically. I'm talking about health in general. Health emotionally, health financially, etc. So health or well-being, that's another one. That's the one that I want to discuss, and I want to make sure. Once you go through all these stages, you will be able to get what you want. But I wanted to describe the both sides and how the mind works and how the body is an instrument of the mind. Once you start working on this, or you're stuck over here, thinking of these factors over here, you will know now what to do. This is the law of attraction in its lamest terms. Hopefully you guys understood what I was trying to convey here. If you don't, please watch this video again. Watch it and watch it and watch it all over again. Because it's very crucial. Once you you understand and you grasp this idea, you will be able to catch yourself as you're going through these phases and go, hey, wait a minute. Remember that chattering inside? Yeah, that inner chatter is going to make you go through all this. That's when you say, hey, be quiet, shut up, okay? Let me think about this problem. Let me think about the solution. I understand what you're trying to put me through. I know I have faith in something bigger than me that is going to help me, fix this problem, and I'm going to reach my goal. That is the difference, guys. This is it. This is what I've been trying to do for the last 88 days. Help you understand little by little. I give you a little bit of information. Little by little, this is it. This is how everything works. The power is yours. Okay? So it all depends on you. How you want to do it. What are you going to do? How you want to go through these phases? You want to go through this phase? Or you want to go through this phase when you go through a problem or something? Right? One more thing. We are all creators. We're going through this not even thinking, not even aware that we're going through all these things. We're doing it all the time. We are creators simply because we can change or we can alter vibration. Remember, everything vibrates in this life. Everything. Nothing is rest or stand still. Everything is vibrating. So one simple example, when you have water and you put it on the stove and turn on the heat, you can make water boil. There you go. you just change the vibration of the water. You made it steam. So you have the power to change vibration on anything. You can burn a piece of paper. By burning the piece of paper, you just change the vibration of the paper. It was paper first, and now it's just gas. It's just, smoke. You're turning into smoke and ashes. So we are creators, guys. We can create whatever we want. Hopefully, this information that I just shared with you had some value. And hopefully, whatever I've done for the last 88 days have increased some knowledge and understanding on how the law of vibration works. If you have any friends, relatives, or co-workers, please let them know what we're doing. Please tell them what is this all about. Turn on your post notifications because we have a great day tomorrow. Turn it on right here for Instagram, down here for Facebook and YouTube. Please share, tag, and follow. Turn on your subscription right here for YouTube. Let everybody know what we're doing. Hopefully, whoever you tell will be interested enough to learn more about themselves and become more and a bigger and a better person. Thank you very much, guys, for being with me today. Today is probably the longest day that it's ever been. We're already in 16 minutes. Thank you very much for being with me. I really appreciate, the time that you spend with me during all this time and today especially. Hopefully, I provide value for all this information. Don't miss tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is going to be awesome. I have more nuggets to drop on your lap for you to be able to take them and cash them and do whatever you want with them. Thank you once again. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.